I want to get flew out to Dubai, and I want money. I want to go shopping. I want jewelry, ice, bitch, everything.
Hi guys, welcome to my YouTube video. I'm Yvonne, Vonsky MUA, whatever the hell you want to call me. As you saw in my little intro, this video is basically a tutorial on how to get flued out, get in your bag, get fucked, and just be an overall all-around bad bitch. So if you're trying to accomplish those things, then keep on watching. Okay, so I just did my brows off camera because bad bitch eyebrow tutorial, that's a whole other project. Let's work on skin real quick. So to start, I'm starting off with the Smashbox Photo Finish Primer. It fills my pores and I have big pores. We don't love her. So I'm gonna take some, just like this much. It's good to cover our face. That's all you don't want to use too much. Rub it in everywhere, but especially concentrate it right here where your pores are going to show the most, like under your eyes, because that's the point of this primer, is pretty much to fill in with your skin. Next, we're going to go in with my favorite foundation currently. It's the Dior Air Flash. I'm a fan because it gives you a radiance without being too dewy. The way it blends is ridiculous. And you only need like a thin layer and you can just spray it on your face and it's awesome. So, let's go in. We love a bougie foundation. This is like $65. I'm not sitting here saying like go get it, but if you're obsessed with makeup, then yes, go get it. It's great. The only thing that I think might potentially be better is the Giorgio Armani Luminous Silk. I've never tried it because you can't find it in any Sephora, and I'm not gonna buy foundation online because I want to match my skin properly. So I just spray it. I start on my forehead, go to my nose, all over. Cute. Now, clearly doesn't match my skin, but bear with me. We're gonna make it work. Bounce. I actually usually always start on the forehead. I don't know why, I just do. Just because it's big on me. I got a big ass forehead. I'll take it on my eyes too. Look at the radiance on this. Really nice. Blending. Blending to fill. Stay blended. And now you see there's kind of like a big difference between my face and my body. But once we, like highlight, contour, and whatever, it's fine. I usually always go darker with foundation because I always highlight and contour and it all just ends up coming together. So super intense foundation matching really only counts when you don't wear a whole lot of makeup. But like when you put on highlight, contour, all of it, you're not gonna even be able to tell the shade. It's more of just a base. And I'm gonna take it down my neck though because I still want to match somewhat. And then I always bronze my chest with Hourglass bronzer, which we'll get to momentarily. I use the least foundation I possibly can because we need to combat cakiness because cakey is not cute. So now I'm going to go in my NARS Radiant Cream Concealer in shade Canal. That's the one I use to highlight. And I put it in the standard places. I put it where everyone does. So I'll put it right here, under the eye, of course, in that shape. I don't put on a million pounds. Everyone is into that. That's not the way. You don't want to look cakey. That's the way for photos, and I understand that. But if you want to look good in real life, you need to understand there's a balance with makeup. If you put on too much shit, you're gonna look cakey and it's just not cute. Unless you're a drag queen, you don't want to look cakey. But in drag makeup, that's the whole point, is to look like you're wearing makeup. But, I try my best to make my skin makeup look as full coverage yet natural at the same time, just because even though I love looking like a fake baby, I still want my skin to look somewhat natural. Okay. gonna blend, of course, with a beauty blender. Always a beauty blender. Wet. Keep it wet, girl. You stay wet in this household, girl. I think that super expensive brushes are a gimmick. Like, you just don't need them. Tell me how, you know, if you get a brush the exact same shape with like $50, like, it's not gonna make a difference. I refuse to believe that. I refuse to believe that. Alright, so I'm going in my Kat Von D Shade Light palette. Don't clock me, I'm a Jeffree stan. If you don't get it, I'm sorry. But, you know, if you get it, you get it. If not, go look up Jeffree Star Kat Von D, you'll get it. I only use this because, like, honestly, it is good. You know, why fuck with shit if it works. So I'm gonna go in with the darker contour, lightly, and I'm gonna go just at the very edge of my face. I do the darker, and I go right below my cheekbone. I feel where my cheekbone is. Don't go too high. I know the whole point is to make your cheekbones high. If you go too high, you're defeating the purpose, because then it just looks like you have contour in the middle of your cheek, and that's the T. Like, you don't want that. So we did that. Now we're gonna go in with the lighter contour right here, and we're gonna go in more. So we're gonna go in about yay far. Throughout to the end of your cheek. If you feel where your cheek is, you just go there. I shouldn't put my fingers there, but I don't think you even need to feel it, like you can just tell. I go in, so I go in right there, and that warms up your whole face, and that just makes the contour more natural looking. See, we have a pretty natural little contour moment. Then I go in with the dark for my jaw, and I go underneath the jaw. I don't go on the jaw because I want to define the jaw. They used to tell you go actually on the jaw. I watched Scott Barnes, who's like an amazing makeup artist. He does J.Lo, and he has his own makeup company, and he's amazing. And he said go under your chin, and that defines your jaw, so it gives you a jawline. So instead of wanting to make your jawline smaller, that's not the vibe right now. It's defining that. Look, defined. We have this, somewhat defined, versus this. Okay, I'm gonna go back in with the dark, and I'm gonna go up on my forehead because I have a huge forehead. So let's get rid of her. We're gonna go all around, and I go in with the dark one because I like to go really intense, but if you don't have a big forehead, you don't even need to contour your forehead, and if it's a medium, you don't need to go as hard as you. Contour for your face. Like, just because I'm doing this doesn't mean you necessarily need to do it like this. You know what I'm saying? But I contour on my forehead the most of anything because it's big. Okay, I'm gonna go finish the rest of my contour off camera, and I'll be right back. Okay, so now we're contoured. So now, I actually kind of messed up on my routine. I usually always do this step before contour, but I forgot. We're gonna go in with our Mercier translucent powder wherever we highlighted our face. And I don't bake, never. I never bake. Because, well, I do, but let me get to it, let me explain. So basically, I go in with just like this, it's broken, just like a loose, like fluffy brush. I go in. Right where, anywhere I highlighted is gonna get a little bit of this. Just a little bit, a very light amount, and I just lightly dab it on. I also put it right over here because it gets real creasy and stuff, and this helps creasing. But the thing is, you have to be careful because it makes you look, it can very easily make you look cakey and dry, which of course we don't want. So that's all I do pretty much powder wise. Just wait, I have a couple more steps with powder, but bear with me. Now we're gonna do a little nose contour. So I'm gonna go back in with the Kat Von D Shade and Light. I'm gonna go in with the lighter one, and I'm gonna take this Carity E30 brush. Make sure it doesn't have anything on it. I'm going in with the light, and we're gonna lightly do that. And we're gonna go in super light. Just contour to go, bitch. Ooh, it's darker than I want, but I'll fix it. Okay. So we're gonna snatch this nose, because we like little features. I always rub in with my fingers, just a little bit, just to make everything blended a little better, because this brush is really soft, so it's not great for blending stuff, but like it's good for lightly putting stuff on when you want a light layer or something. Okay, cute. So now we're gonna go back in with powder, and I'm gonna show you what I do bake, which is very little. I bake my nose and I bake under my contour, just to give a certain cast. It's not for any other purpose than to give it a little cast. So I'm gonna go right in the middle of my nose. You saw how I put on the tip there, and that turns up the tip of your nose, which is cute. So I put that on. Now we're gonna do the sides. Do the sides. And this leaves a cast, which will help define our nose better. And then I also just go right in under my contour, just to sharpen that line and make it a little bit more structured, but still like natural. I take it all the way there, because this isn't gonna look dry, because this part no one's really looking at. The main part of your face that's gonna show that you look cakey and dry is under your eyes. So that's why you wanna be careful to not overdo it under there. But anywhere else you generally can. Like even your forehead you could, if you have a really oily forehead, but I don't. Cute. Now let's get to the best part. The part that makes us bougie, the part that's really like cute. The eyes. Alright. So I'm obsessed with this brush. This is a Weva 227 soft definer brush. I use it for everything. We are going to go in with none other than Morphine Jeffree Star. I have like so many Jeffree Star products. You're gonna see all these Jeffree Star products all the time. So I'm gonna go in with this deep, cool, it's like pretty cool, a pretty decently cool brown. Hi dude. Right here. This brown. And we're gonna go in a crease. I've already primed my eyelids with my foundation. Sometimes I'll use an eyeshadow primer. I mean, it's not that serious, I promise. We're gonna go in pretty heavy because we really want to make this crease nice and deep and dark. Just how we like our men inside of us, girl. We're gonna get real close so you can actually really see what I'm doing. This is a pretty like dense brush, which makes it amazing for blending. Okay, so I'm going in like this. Blending, blending, blending. Cute. Okay, so we have that layer on. Jeffree Star Blue Blood, amazing palette, one of my favorites of all time. I love all blue looks, they make me happy. We're going in with Celebrity Skin right here, which is a very light eyelid, just as kind of like a transition. Okay, that's gonna help blend together our ish. Really blend, just go hard and blend so that we don't have harsh lines, because that's not cute at all. Okay, cute. Now I'm gonna go in with shade Wealthy, which is this nude. We're gonna go under our brow. And that'll do a little bit extra blending. And still gonna blend more. You can never blend too much, I promise you that. Okay, I'm blending right under my eyebrow. That's the most important part. everything should be blended together. I'm gonna take more Wealthy. I'm just taking Wealthy and really going nicely. Okay, now I want to add a little bit more depth to my crease, so I'm gonna go back in with that original brown and just add a teeny bit more because I think it could use a little bit more, I neutralized it a little too much with Celebrity Skin and Wealthy. Okay, cute. Okay, so now it's time for our cut crease. The best part, my favorite part. I'm going to be taking a concealer brush. It's just a concealer brush I got off Amazon. It doesn't even have a name. And I'm going in my concealer, my NARS concealer. And we're going to do a cut crease. So you take a little bit, you want it right on the edge, right on the tip of your concealer brush. That way you can get solid lines. I'm gonna put it right here like that. I usually place it right here. Then I open my eyes. And see where the line is, so now we know where our cut crease should go. Okay, let's do it. Okay, you need a lot of concealer because you need it dense as hell in order to, you know, have a solid cut crease. So I'm doing more. Sorry, it's difficult to talk while doing a cut crease. I need more, girl. I need to really make this solid. Alright, cute. You just have to, if you see what I'm doing, really where I'm going. So now I'm gonna go back up. And I go about yay far. And then I take it all the way down. Okay, cute. There we go. Cut crease done. Well, the concealer part of the cut crease is done. Let's just go. We'll add a little more to the tip. Make sure. Now, I don't want to apply the color that's going to go over the cut crease. I don't want to apply that yet. And here's why. We want to let it get dry enough that it's tacky. Right now, it's too wet. And it's not gonna stick properly. The eyeshadow isn't gonna stick properly. Okay. So I'm gonna go do the other eye off camera really quick, and I'll be right back. Okay, so I did my cut crease on my other side. Now we're gonna go in with Blue Blood again, and with none other than Wealthy, this nude. We're gonna take that concealer brush again, and I want it super pigmented. I'm gonna lick it, but like if you're doing someone else, you should probably setting spray type situation, something to give it some real stick. When you want something crazy pigmented, that's what you should do. Let's go in with Wealthy. Okay, so next we're gonna go in with this black shade called Fast Lane. It's a matte black. And we're gonna put it at our corner. We're gonna get the tip of the concealer brush, really shake it off, and put it in the corner right here. You're probably gonna have to go in a few times to really mesh them nicely together. Probably with Fast Lane and the Blue Blood shade Wealthy. And I just want to mesh these together nicely. Really nice. I'm gonna add a teeny bit more. Just a little smidgelet. Oh no, I think I put on want too much. That's easy fix. Let's go back in with Wealthy from Blue Blood. And just go over this real quick. Let's blend them nice. You know, my only thought about this black is that it's very blue. It's a very blue black, which isn't the end of the world. But I would have liked it more of a truly black. It's a little bit blue. So we have that complete. Now we have the best part of this routine. We are going to go in with the Stila Glitter and Glow Liquid Eyeshadow. And we're going to make a little line right at our cut crease. So I'm going to take it. I'm going to put it on a super thin, skinny, like, definer brush. Really going to get it there. And just go in. Cute. And you just want to take it in about yay far up to the black, and that's it. Bam. Look at that. Look at that little detail. Really gave it an edge. Okay, so now we're going to just add the bottom. We're going to smoke it out, but let's get rid of our fallout with this powder brush. Okay, so I'm going to go back in with the Carrot E30. And I'm going to go in with Blue Blood Celebrity Skin. And I'm just going to go under the eye, fully, like super under. Okay, I'm just gonna really smoke this out. See where I'm going with it? I'm going all the way under. I'm going all the way under my little eye bag. Okay, so next, I'm gonna go back in with Zoeva. Back into Morphe Jeffree Star. Back in with Hi Dude, the brown. We're gonna take it on the Zoeva because it's harder, and we're just gonna go right in the center, right around the edge. Bam. Bring these together. Lightly, just lightly. We don't need a whole lot. We don't want to like overly smoke the bottom. We love a smoked bottom, but not like too far. Okay, that's pretty much all I want. Now I'm going to take a really, really thin little definer brush, and we're gonna go back in the Morphe Jeffree Star, and I'm gonna go in with my favorite shade from the palette, the most usable shade. It's right here. It's called Designer Label. So I use this, I go in lightly, and I'm gonna put it at the top of my brow, under the arch of my brow. Cute. I'm gonna go a little bit more, take it all the way here, because I like a lot of drama. And then we're also gonna go back in the corner of our eye, right here, to highlight the inner corner. I love a little inner corner highlight. And that's it for my eyes. So now I'm gonna go wipe off all this bake. I'm gonna finish this eye, and I'll be back to talk about some other stuff. So I actually forgot a crucial step to this look. I'm going to go in with the Extreme Lasting Essence eye pencil in Silky Nude, and that's gonna open everything up. So we're gonna go in on the waterline, and we're gonna put in a lot, all the way in, all the way to the inner corner, all the way. Okay. There. And that just adds more dimension. Okay, now we're gonna go in with blush. I like to go in with a coral color, so I'm going in with Milani Coral. I like a coral for my skin tone because I'm a little bit tan. So coral looks good on tan. If you're more pale, I would go for like a more pinky. If you're like dark, like deep complexion, I'd probably go for something like more magenta-y. So I'm gonna go in. I like a lot of blush, so I put it right on my cheeks and bring it up and out a little bit. Okay, cute. And of course, on my nose, the tip of my nose, a little bit. Okay, next, I'm going to highlight. So I'm going in with Jeffree Star Supreme Frost Money Honey. This one's a very sparkly highlighter. It's not a natural look, so if you like a natural look, this ain't it, but I don't like natural stuff. So I'm gonna go in. This is super glittery, it's super shiny, it's gorgeous. It has a green tint to it, which I kind of like. I think it's dope and it's different, and I like to look a little different. And you know, having a green highlight, that's fucking sick. Does it really go with the look? No. Do we care? No. We do what we want in this household. Very cute. All right, we did our highlight. Cute. Now we're going to go in with setting spray. None other than Urban Decay All Nighter, because that's the best one, bitch. And we gotta keep our face in place because, girl, when you're getting fucked, you won't be wishing that setting spray was keeping your face on, because your man's gonna see the true you, bitch. And some of us bitches out here are not naturally pretty, so. Spray. I'm gonna go fan myself, then I'm gonna do my eyelashes off camera, and then I'll be back for lips. Now I'm gonna do my lips, and I'll show you how I shape my lips. I like to make a little bit of a square on the bottom. I always overline because I'm a fake ass bitch. But here we go. So I like to shape my lips when I line them. I go over, I overline the top too. They say don't do that, but bitch, I do that. I do that. Come to visit me, she say that she the loneliest, and it's hard to open up. Open you up like a puffball. Open up, tear you out for a puffball. Let your emotions waterfall on me. Open up. Open up. And then fill them in on the sides only because I'm ombreing. You'll see what I mean in a second. This is too short. Okay. So now I'm gonna go in with that was Uptight by Urban Decay. Now I'm gonna go in with Uptight by Urban Decay Comfortable Matte. It's like a demi matte, and we're gonna go at the edges, just the edges, not in the middle, just where I applied that lip liner. Now I'm gonna go in with Le Chocolat by L'Oreal Infallible Matte Liquid Lipstick. It's in the shade Sweet Tooth, 844 Sweet Tooth, and I'm just gonna put it right in the middle, right here. And bam. Last thing to do, take my bronzer brush, take my Hourglass bronzer, and bronze my body, girl. Bam. Cute, we're shining, we're tan, we're cute. Love it, love us. So that was pretty much it for the video. That's my how to get flued out look. That's my how to get in your bag. That's how to get some big. That's how to get fucked. That's how to be a bad bitch. This is a go-to look. This is a vibe. I could have put a cat eye on, but I just didn't feel like it. This would look cute with a cat eye. I've done this look with a cat eye before. All right, well, thank you. Like, subscribe, comment. Again, I'm Yvonne. Do this look. Let me know if you get fucked.